Hi, I'm Martha from Simple Nourished Living, and I've got a question for you. Where do you rank on your priority list? And more specifically, where does your health and wellness rank on your priority list? Is it a top 5 priority? And if it's not, why not? And what can we do to move you up on your priority list? I'm speaking from experience. I'm speaking as a friend and a teacher here. I'm on a mission to help encourage as many people as I can take better care of themselves so they can live happier, healthier, more nourished lives. And we teach what we need to know, and we teach what we need to learn, and I'm constantly having to remind myself as well to keep myself and to keep my health and wellness as a priority. I suffered a lot in the past for not taking care of myself. I'm a survivor of herniated discs and sciatica that were the result of me not taking proper care of my back. I think a lot of my weight struggles, quite honestly, were the result of not prioritizing my health and wellness and thinking about building health instead of just focusing on some external ideal of where my weight should be. And once I started to prioritize taking care of myself and investing in my health and asking myself how could I build up my body and how could I build up my health and how could I make my life work better, then my symptoms alleviated. My back pain alleviated through the practice of yoga. My weight issues alleviated and resolved themselves when I focused instead of on some external number on taking care of myself. And so I'm passionate about this topic, and I'm going to make it my mission to try to help as many people as I can to move themselves up in prioritization. And I get that it's not easy. I know we're living in crazy busy times, and I know a lot of us weren't taught to take care of ourselves. I wasn't. I was raised in a family that worked really hard by a dad especially who sacrificed his health in the pursuit of taking care of ourselves and providing for his family. And he paid dearly with his health in a lot of ways. And so while I know it's crazy in terms of our responsibilities and being pulled in a million different directions, I'm just here to try to convince you and to try to teach you and to try to encourage you however I can to think about yourself and to not think of it as being selfish, but to think of it as an investment in your health and wellness. Because in order to give your best to others, in order to give your best to your spouse, to your significant other, to your children, to your family, to your friends, to your work, you really need to be at your best. And the only way you're going to be at your best is to invest in your health. So I would love for you to just take a few minutes when you have the time to just sit and think about this. And realize that it doesn't have to be an all or nothing proposition. You can start really, really slowly. But it really does have to start with making yourself a priority, because if you're constantly always allowing other things to get in the way and rolling off your list of priorities, it's going to be hard to change. But by first making the commitment, realizing that it's important, and then just thinking small and incrementally about little things you can do. The best change happens slowly, steadily, incrementally. I'm a big believer in transformation, not revolution, and not doing anything extreme. So please take a moment, think about where you are on your priority list, think about how you can move yourself up into the top 5, and then take a moment to think about one thing you can do today to take better care of yourself. Maybe it's going to be to step away from your computer or Facebook, which is something that I need to challenge myself to be better about. Maybe it's about just making sure you get enough water. Maybe it's about making sure that you just take a few minutes to breathe and to be calm and to get centered, and to even pause long enough to think about what it is that your body might benefit from today. So thank you so much for allowing me to share this thought with you. And I would love to hear from you about what you're going to do to move yourself up in your priority list and what you're going to do today to take better care of your health and wellness.